this is Dhananjay, and today I'm going to talk on digital marketing and what is exactly that digital marketing thing is. So, in this uh, particular video, I'm going to talk on search engine optimization, social media marketing, social media optimization, and search engine optimization, and the marketing aspect of that also. So let's look out the highlights, what we're going to see in this particular video. That is this difference between digital marketing and offline marketing, what exactly these two factors are, and two methods which we generally use in the marketing industry. So how they differ and how they are good at a certain level. So that we will going to see. Then what is exactly digital marketing and what actually comes in digital marketing. So these are the four main points which actually relate with this particular digital marketing term, and how they are actually different and how they are similar. That all thing we are going to see, and how do we get started with this. So this is like an beginner introductory video about the digital marketing. The person who are not actually having any idea about what exactly digital marketing is, this is the video for them. So if you are a little bit aware of what digital marketing is, you can skip out to the next video and watch out the detailed video of this particular each module, that is SEO, SEM, and all those stuffs. So second is this digital marketing versus offline marketing. So you can see on the screen itself that digital marketing is more better, as compared to offline marketing, because the reach is basically means, let's consider you want to create an advert, and basically you want to run a campaign, and you have to reach a complete global level. Okay, let's consider you have to reach around 1 million people, or maybe 100 million people, for example. So if you prefer to go by offline method, the campaign cost will be too much, which is like uncontrolled, because you have to go with the paper marketing, or you have to go with the banner marketing, or you have to go with the radio marketing or television commercials or like that. So at a certain level also television commercials comes into digital marketing, because the marketing platform is basically television, and television is actually a digital media. So the offline marketing will be like paper advertisement, or something like newspaper pamphlets or flyers and something like that. So printing cost will include the, all those medium costs, and all other things will definitely include, and people will not actually see what they want. So it will be like somewhere around, it will going to be a false advertising also, because if I'm not interested in this particular topic, why I'm getting this particular advertise. So that sort of a thing is going to be happening in offline marketing. But in terms of digital marketing, we can funnel out the audience. That is the main strategy behind digital marketing. That if I am actually a techie guy and I'm getting an advertise of let's say cooking, or guitar playing or something like that, then I'm not actually bother about these things, because what I bother about, or what I actually look out for, the new technologies, for the new laptops, or maybe for new phones, smartphones, stuff like that. So I should be a right audience for that particular industry to target the specific product to a particular person like me. So another thing is affordable advertising budget, that I have already talked about. Offline marketing is actually a way more costly than the digital marketing, which you have like a limited budgets of like 200 bucks or 300 bucks or something like that. But in terms of digital offline marketing, that may vary about $300 or maybe $400 a day or something like that. So this is the basic difference between that. In depth, we will definitely go through this particular thing, and which is better for your business. We will also discuss on that in the later videos. But this particular thing is just a brief introductory video, as I've said in the beginning itself, that the people who are not into this particular thing, they can get an idea about what exactly digital marketing and how it works. Next, let's look out the digital marketing and the basic four elements in the digital marketing. So the first is search engine optimization, very broadly known as SEO. So this is the basic kind of a thing which we have to do before we actually get into the search engine marketing. Because if your search engine optimization is not completed, then you actually are not in that position to go with the marketing part of this particular search engine. Same with the social media part also. If you haven't created any page, if you haven't posted anything, if you didn't have people on your page or something like that, so definitely that marketing aspect will definitely not going to roll out very well. So before going for any marketing part, before going for any media buy, you should have a basic optimization of anything like the search engine or a social media marketing page like that. Next, let's look out individual blocks, that is the search engine optimization and what exactly that particular thing is. So basically, search engine optimization means when you do a Google search and when you found a few links just below the advertise, which you can see that is the AD written over there. So that particular links are like the organic links. So whoever submitted that particular website or basically didn't pay anything to Google, that Google is actually picking up those websites and showing it to you. So how does this particular thing is actually working out? So that thing is working out through Webmaster account. So Webmaster is basically Google's search console, you can say, and that search console is a pretty sweet thing. And I will definitely create a video on that, in-depth video that I'll explain what exactly search console and how to use that, how to integrate that, and stuff like that. But the basic idea of the search console is that particular platform provides you indexing results, search query results, and a lot more information on a single platform. That particular thing will give you an idea about how my website is actually rolling out in Google search results. Then improving indexing. So the same factor I've talked about in the Webmaster tool, that you will get an idea about how much pages are indexed at my Google, at Google basically, and what is 404 errors or 503 errors like that. You can analyze and work on that accordingly. The next and foremost important topic is organic optimization on page and off page. So considering this particular thing as a you have a website where you actually allow users to rate or review a specific product or a particular blog post or something like that. So that particular thing need to be have micro tags. Okay, so those things are like comes in the schema.org topic, which I am going to cover in the next upcoming videos, that how you going to place right meta prop tags and how those things going to be worked on your organic optimization part, and how they are going to be visible in the page, and also the meta description and the meta title, because as we all know that meta keyword is depreciated in last 2 or 3 more years by Google, because they are not focusing on the keywords, rather they are focusing on the content and the meta description and title what you have written in there. So it is better not to implement the focus on the keyword part, the meta keyword part, because those are not actually considered as a uh, valid signal for the Google to index it and rate your particular website when the search results is actually populated. So the next thing is that on-page keyword strength. This is also the very important point, that how much keywords you have on your page and how relevant they are, and how much how they are close to each other and how much their proximity and stuff like that. So this is particular thing is also a in-depth kind of a thing which I have to explain it very detailed, and how you have to work on the keyword part on your page, and what keyword should be used, how they should be aligned and everything. So this is basically comes in completely different part, but brief idea about keyword strength is basically, let's consider you have a single page, and let's consider you have any mobile phone product detail page, and on that particular page, if your mobile phone's brand name or mobile phone's name is actually appearing 10 times or maybe 15 times on your page, this is what you can say about the keyword strength. Simple enough. Then content optimization, the same thing which I have talked about on page keyword strength, that is actually coming into the content optimization, and along with that it actually refers to the images, videos, links, and the overall uh, workflow or the sitemap of your website. So if you have a website which is very difficult for a user to understand and go through, that particular website is not qualified in the Google guidelines which they have provided. So the entire thing should be there. Like for example, the breadcrumb should be there. Then the menu structure should be proper. Then the page should load very fast or something like that. So there are some tools provided by the Google itself, Page Insight tool, and Webmaster tools. So you can use those things and analyze your web page and work accordingly. Also, you have to focus on W3 errors because some pages might have more than W3C errors that will not going to validate your HTML. At the same time, it will not going to index that particular page into the Google uh, repository. So it is better to first go through all those things and then you submit your particular website to the Google search engine. Next thing is social media optimization. I guess I have left here. So next thing is the search engine marketing. So as I said, the first part is the search engine optimization. The second part is the marketing. Once you have set up your entire organic platform and submitted everything onto the Google Webmaster Console and everything you have did, the next thing, the foremost thing is the marketing part. So what exactly this thing is? The textual advertise, product advertise, and remarketing. So basically, if you can see, when you do a Google search for let's say XYZ phones, so you have like few listings populated under just below your search box, and those are like the with images and with price and everything. So basically, those things are called as a product advertisements. Okay, and just below that you have a normal textual blue and green kind of advertisements, which is like very common at the Google side, and those are basically called as a textual advertisements. So the remarketing is basically once a person is actually visiting any specific page or specific website, then you will actually show that particular advertise to that particular person if he is interested in that. So this thing is actually worked out by Google itself, and the same thing is happening at the Facebook side also. But Facebook is actually using a Facebook pixel, so you have to integrate that particular pixel code into your website, and then only once installed, then only the person will going to see your advertisements once he actually visited your page or actually visited your website. So these are also very in-depth topics, and I have to focus it on a separate video. But to give a brief idea about this, these are just advertisements, and we will focus on it, and we'll work out how to create a textual advertise, what should be the keywords in that, and how much keywords we can put it into there, what are the allowed keywords and stuff like that. And also we can also focus on the audience filtering and the global and the local audience filtering and stuff like that. Also we can set the budget, bid caps, and a lot more things in there. So once we actually jump over to the AdWords account, then we can able to see how this thing is actually working. Next is social media optimization. Now social media optimization, when you actually listen it, the first thing comes in your mind is the Facebook platform. But actually this is not the social media optimization is. Social media optimization comes with Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and all of the stuff which are actually connected through social platform. So Facebook is not just a single platform which we have to focus on the optimization part. You have to look out based on the product and based on the brand which you are working, which is actually suitable for this particular marketing, because few of the brands are very corporate and very upmarket, that they are not going to be market on Instagram, or not going to be market very easily on Facebook and stuff like that. They are more very much popular on LinkedIn and maybe on the Twitter and stuff like that. So you have to be in that aspect, that where is my audience. That is the next thing. Enhancing your presence with basically enhancing your social presence with engagement post. Okay, so basically you have to create some good post. You have to make your audience engaged into that post, not just putting a general hello, good morning and stuff like that post, because that will not get the full attention of the audience. You have to be trendy. You have to be more more what you can say creative in that particular aspect, that you should know what will suit to this particular brand and what audience is actually interested to see. Next thing is the review and rating. So most of the people are like, review some page or some company on the social media platform. But sometimes what happens that some person are like, rate you bad or rate you very less. So to keep your brand up in the market, you should, roll up the good ratings up and the bad ratings down. So that is also one type of an optimization to, what you can say, pulling down the negative reviews and making your brand again shinier than other. Then the next thing is the likes and comments. So this is also an engagement part, and this is very common that if you people liking the post which you are creating, then definitely there will be likes and comments. But comments are also very important because the comments is the part where people might be interested into your products and services. You need to understand how much people are commenting, what they are commenting, and when they are commenting. So all those things are very analytical parts. I'll come down and talk about this particular thing in depth in next videos. Next thing we have the social media marketing. So social media marketing is basically the same thing which you can see on the search engine marketing, but there is a slight change in that. On the social media platforms like Facebook, you can have a video advertise, you can have slideshows, you can have lead forms, you can have messaging campaigns, you can have geotagging, blah 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 blah, lot of stuff like that. So this basically in the last few couple of days or last couple of years, Facebook has actually built a very nice advertisement platform, and we'll talk on that in the later videos because that is actually going to cover around 2 to 3 videos for actually go through every detailed of that particular topic. That is, let's consider if you have to focus on the textual advertisement, that is a lot of things in that. So campaign creation, ad sets creation, and how you can create A and B tests, and how you can analyze your results, and how you can set budgets and optimization rules and stuff like that. So there are a lot of things into the social media marketing part as compared to the Google advertisement or the search engine marketing part. And the next thing is, how do we get started? Okay, so you got a basic idea about what exactly digital marketing is, and let's start with this particular thing that now I decided to go with the digital marketing part. Now let's get started with this. So basically, there are 4 things which you have to consider before getting started with this digital marketing. You need to analyze your product or service. Okay, analyzing means what? You have to understand that, okay, this is the product and this is the service. Okay, whatever the product or service. So you need to understand in depth that what exactly the product is actually working and how this particular product is functioning. And let's consider in the service part, what are their prices, what are their policies, what are their other factors. Then analyzing right platform. So as I said, some product or some service might be more popular on the LinkedIn platform as compared to Instagram. So that you have to analyze. If you are actually in the fashion industry, then it doesn't make any sense to go on the LinkedIn part or the Twitter part. It will definitely work on Instagram page or Instagram marketing or social media like Facebook marketing, because there are a good number of youth, like 20 to 35 age group of people. So they might be very interested to try out new fashion clothes and new accessories and stuff like that. So that way you have to analyze the right audience for the right product and the right platform basically. Then you have to finalize and come down a single platform that, yeah, I have decided to invest $10,000 for this month, and basically the budgeting part need to be very clear. $10,000 for social media marketing, $10,000 for search engine marketing. So that you can be finalized, because this particular amount is very key for the next steps which we are going to see in the later videos, that how we are going to utilize that amount into a subsequent ad campaigns, and how we are going to make that ad campaign very effective. Then you have to finalize what to advertise. That is also an important part. Okay, I finalized that platform, I finalized the budgets, but I don't know what exactly to market. So that will not going to work. You have to come up with some idea that maybe the campaign or stuff, something like that. So then only it will going to make a good ROI or maybe good marketing efficiency and stuff like that. So basically that's it for this video. In the next video, we are going to see digital marketing with like the SEO part, the first part, which you're going to see in this particular slide, and basically search engine optimization, how we can create uh, uh, basically Google Webmaster account, Google search account, like Google search account, search console account. Okay, so that particular thing we are going to see in depth in the next video. And if you guys are having any questions or comments, please comment down below in this YouTube video box, YouTube comment box, sorry. And thank you for watching, guys. If you like this video, please hit thumbs up and subscribe my channel, and please press the bell icon to get latest updates on this particular topic. Thank you.